Greetings, adventurers. Another shot here at the lake. This is going well for me. And my little girl is enjoying running around out here. Sometimes she really gets away from me. I'm not even sure where she's at the moment. So I think she's still over here by my side. Oh, yep, there she is. Right down there. So a little munchkin and monster. She's been having fun here. So it's time for me to do more and stay and hang. So anyways, wanted to go ahead and talk about more class stylization in my system and talk about the Conduit. And so this Conduit is this cool class that I came up with that allows the character to bond with items and people. And when bonding with items, they can know its location. If they have certain abilities like Mysteria power, then they can end up drawing that item back to them within a certain location, or the more Mysteria power they expend, the further away it can be, and they pull it back to them. And it may not be a pull, it can actually additionally be a teleport. So that's some neat concepts around items themselves, as well. You know, if you're in a roleplay situation and you give somebody this certain item that they've been asking for, and the Conduit's bonded to it, then what happens is the Conduit can continue to track on the item itself, and rather than pulling it back, it's actually using a sensual, mystical awareness of what is happening around that item and who touches it. So now you can find out, where did that item really go? You know, was it given to somebody? Was it put on an altar for a specific type of event? Maybe you don't know what the event is, but you can see the surroundings, at least on some degree, of bonding with that item. And now you can eventually find out who were some of the players within and actors within the what's happening with that item now. As well, when we can bond with players, you know, now you can have the rogue that wants to go off and sneak and investigate and scout, but people are like, don't split the party. And what a terrible thing to say, you know. I mean, let people play out what they want to do, and it shouldn't take up most of the game session or even a significant portion, but certainly a lot of time, an amount of time allotted to a player to really feel out and play out their character is important. So, you know, by bonding with the rogue, the Conduit now uses the perceptions of the rogue and senses of the rogue. So they can be familiar with what is happening. They can relay that to the party, and now the party can go in, or the party can stay out. The Conduit actually is with the rogue when they take no actions of their own body. So at that point, if the rogue has tripped the guards and it turns into a narrative or tactical combat, the Conduit taking no actions now uses their actions through the rogue. So if they have spells, they can cast them through the rogue as if they were the rogue. They can use the Mysteria powers in the same way. If they use fervor resource point allocation, or a utility melee player, they can use their abilities physically through the rogue using their body. Now, if too much of this happens through the rogue, it can exhaust the rogue, and this is a problem. But this gives new fantasy and heroic character class designs and elements to change up gameplay, make it more unique and interesting with fun new dynamics. So the other thing that the Conduit can do is, if they're all together with the party and, you know, maybe still bonded with another player, when the Conduit makes an attack and it hits its target, then they can bond with the target. So now they could cast through a creature. So if one creature tends to hit and run, then if they make the hit and they bond to it, now they can track that creature through its senses. And if that creature goes back to other allies of itself, then the Conduit can attack them, or the Conduit can end up using tracking. Lots of new classes I've created, lots of stylized role play, including mechanical functions to back that and really play that out. this is what I'm doing with the Trinect system. I've done this for over 8 years, slowly evolving into more and more and different concepts. And if you like what I'm doing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and follow me on YouTube for more content. Please put some comments in. Let me know if there's something you'd like to hear more about. You're curious about the way a certain function works in the game. You can go on my website. You can sign up as a free member, get some free game content, download. And as well, even just on the main page without signing up, you can download the free gameplay demo and a one-shot. Plus, you can look at the character builder concept book. This will give you a chance to, hear a paragraph about each of the 1 of 7 base classes, and then 2 of more than 53 secondary classes, and then see what it's like to create one of more than 9,000 combinations of character classes that really make your character special and unique. Thanks for listening, and adventure well.